Well, I guess it's time for League. Again. Goddamn League.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Or if you follow me already, you will know that is not my voice and I'm from England. So hello guys, welcome back. It's Lucy here, and in today's video, I have something very exciting to share. I am going to be explaining the technique I use to be able to manifest all of these things. Everything that I wrote on this piece of paper has come true. So it's a really, really powerful law of attraction manifestation technique, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you exactly how to do it so that you can start manifesting even more of what you want into your life. So, those of you who've already checked out some of my other videos, I'm sure some of you have seen, I did several videos on how I grew my breasts via just something that I've never done before. I've always had itty bitty titties, still kind of do, but I've officially gone from one cup size to another. And so if you've already watched that video, you will be familiar with this lovely piece of paper because it's the first thing that came true, that appeared in my reality from this letter that I wrote. So that's when I did the video on that. So this is really like an updated video to now announce that absolutely everything that I wrote on this piece of paper has since come true. I read it just a couple of days ago and I was like, oh my goodness, tick, 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 ding, ding, ding. So let's start from the very beginning. So this technique basically involves, this is a thank you letter, okay? What I did is I thanked Abraham Hicks and Esther Hicks in advance for all of these things that I wanted to appear into my life that had not yet appeared into my life, okay? So I wrote the letter.
I returned to my training.
Is that things that I wrote down, I was very excited about the prospect of them. But I also believed that it was pretty much possible for all of them to happen. Actually, I didn't fully believe that it was possible to manifest growing bigger boobs. But like, put it this way, I put an increase of 1 cup size, which I thought, you never know, that might be actually possible. I didn't put like, 4 cup sizes bigger or something. So I was fairly realistic, as it were. And the only reason why I'm saying that, I mean, you can dream as big as you want, but I feel like what you need to write down on your piece of paper needs to feel like it could actually, you need to feel like it could actually happen. Because I think that if you don't believe that any of it is humanly ever possible to happen, then you're a million miles away from the vibration of any of these things coming into your life, right? So, because this is a prompt, basically. This is a prompt to get you to tune in to the vibration of these things.
I don't know about all that,
Death is like the wind, always by my side.
think so. Seems like it.
So that they start to appear in your life. That's kind of how it works behind the scenes. And they start the prompt to get you to tune in to the vibration of, so because this is a prompt based from the vibration of any of these things coming into your life happen, then you're a million miles away from the vibration even humanly ever possible to happen. Because I think that's, if you don't believe that any of it's even humanly ever possible to happen, then you're a million miles away from the vibration of any of these things coming into your life, right? So, because this is a prompt, basically. This is a prompt to get you to tune in to the vibration of these things so that they start to appear in your life. That's kind of how it works behind the scenes. And then the second step is once you've written this letter down, and it's really, as I said, it's a thank you letter, so it's a letter of gratitude. Then what I did is I put it next to my bed, purely because it's a place that I go every day to bed, and I wake up every morning from my bed, right? So put it in a part of your home that you're always going to visit. And then twice a day, so first thing in the morning and last thing before I go to bed, I picked up the piece of paper and I read it to myself. I read it out loud. You can read it in your head. I know sometimes people ask, you know, what if I'm embarrassed to do it in front of my family or whatever? So you can do it in your head. That works just as well. But, you know, so I do it sometimes when my fiancé Jamie's, even after he's gone to sleep, I'll sit on my side of the bed with a torch. You know, and I just sort of whisper it to myself with a lot of feeling, right? So I fill myself up with so much, like, imagine how legitimately excited and grateful you will be when these things appear into your life. Like, imagine how you're going to feel, right? So that feeling right there, bottle it right now, and then whenever you read this letter out loud to yourself every morning and every night, activate that feeling, okay? This is the clever life hack with the law of attraction, right? Where you trigger it and you act as if those things have already come into your life. So I did this process of reading this letter out to myself with feeling twice a day. I did this process for, let's say 30 days. It was approximate, but my intention when I started doing this was I was like, cool, I'm going to do this for 30 days. This whole idea was inspired by an Abraham Hicks video that I watched, by the way, so I'll put that link in the description below so that you can watch it afterwards to get even more excited about this prospect. And then the final step was after 30 days of doing it day and night, you know, I was kind of done with it. I really felt done, like I'd worn it out, it was great. I was like, yeah, okay, I don't really want to look at that that much anymore, as you can imagine. And I forgot about it, okay? That's the key, and maybe some of you are thinking, how can you intentionally forget about something? Doesn't that kind of contradict itself? I mean, just allow yourself to not pay any attention to that piece of paper anymore, do you know what I mean? Like, put it at the bottom of your drawer somewhere and move on, okay? Move on, focus on other stuff, get on with your life, be happy, focus on the projects that you're working on, meditate, allow your mind to clear, allow creative ideas to pop in, because when you meditate, when you clear your mind, and then the ideas that come to you are likely to be the thoughts and ideas that are going to bring you towards manifesting all that stuff. So what we're going to do now is I'm actually going to help you write your letter, okay? So I want you to pause this video if you need to, go grab a pen, a piece of paper, it can be a piece of paper from your journal, it can be from a notebook, sometimes I get people asking me, does it have to be a piece of paper, should it come from a special journal? Whatever feels the most magical to you. If you feel like getting a fresh, clean piece of paper out of your printer is the best way, do it that way. If you feel like tearing a page out of your pen, your paper, so, or it might be the universe, or, you know, or it could be your guardian angels, it could be your spirit guides. For me, I wrote this letter to Abraham and Esther because I was following the example of what was in the video that I watched. In the video, he was sat on stage talking to Abraham, and he brought his letter with him to the event, and was like, check this out, I wrote a letter to you, and now I get to read it out to you because all this stuff has come true, right? So that's why he wrote it to Abraham and Esther, and that's why I did too, because I imagine that one day, when lockdown is over, I'm going to be able to meet Abraham Hicks and read out my letter to her, right? So, but whatever floats your boat, whatever really excites you, you can address this letter to whoever you feel is your person to write it to. You want to come true into your life, okay? So I wrote this, I said, thank you, Abraham and Esther. I now have more money in my bank account than ever before. It's so nice to have this abundance and freedom. I love thinking about what to buy next. Okay, so that was my first point. I didn't just say, like, thank you, I'm attracting more money. Like, maybe you could write that if you want to, but I'm just like, if we want to follow a successful formula and everything here has worked, like, literally now I do have more money in my account than ever before. I wasn't specific with a number. Maybe next time I should be. And I've been really enjoying shopping, which was something I used to be a bit paranoid about, like, worrying if I didn't have enough money, whereas now I'm in the state of being where I'm like, oh, what should I buy next, you know? So the reason why I created those little add-ons to that paragraph was to add more feeling, to add more emotion, so that when I read out the letter twice a day, I could really get into it, okay? Right, so next, everything I post on all social media is going viral to an incredible, supportive, positive audience of people. Okay? So I was specific. I didn't want my posts to go viral to a bunch of negative people. And I've got this beautiful audience. You guys are always so positive. You always leave me the most beautiful comments. Thank you. And a couple of my videos on YouTube and on TikTok have gone viral since I wrote this letter. So yay. Okay, next. I'm attracting people into my life who are open-minded, disciplined, fearless, entrepreneurial, positive, fun, committed, and who want to build my businesses with me. Okay, so this one for me was because the nature of one of my businesses is to grow my team, right? I'm always looking for the right kind of people to work alongside me. It's definitely like a team sport. Instead of just saying like my business has grown, I chose to go a sort of level deeper and talk about all of these people that I'm attracting into your life, and it's opened me up to more opportunity. Description below. Okay, the next one. I am doing so many fun things with the people I love, and the people I love are all in perfect, miraculous health. I had no idea how much that one would mean when I wrote this. I wrote this in November 2019 when no one had ever heard of coronavirus, and now to be literally living in lockdown in a pandemic. On this one, I'm doing so many fun things with the people I love. So, my fiancé Jamie, he's also at home in lockdown, and we've been having so much fun together while we've been in quarantine. So like, and I didn't see him as much before when he would go for his office job each day. So when I read this out the other day, I was like, oh my god, yes, massive tick. And then the final thing that I wrote on the letter that some of you have already heard of before is my boobs have grown to a size 32C and I love their new size and perfect shape. My abs are more defined than ever and I haven't had to do any more exercise than a normal amount that makes me feel good. So again, I was quite specific with it. You know, I also added this thing about abs because I was like, may as well throw that in there while I'm at it. I understood, you know, I feel like in my belief system, I feel like you do need to do a certain amount of exercise to get abdominal muscles. So I didn't want to just say like I got abs without doing any work because then my mind would question it when I read it, right? So it had to be something where when I would read it out every day, I'd be like, yeah, that's plausible. So, and yeah, you know, I don't work out more than I used to and I have abs. I mean, I had abs before, but like, you know, I managed to maintain them and get them even more defined, yeah? So then I signed off my letter with Abraham and Esther, so I repeated the names that are at the top. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so every time I read the letter out to myself, that's how I'm finishing it off, right? So I've just built up all of this gratitude when I'm reading it out loud, all of this excitement, all of this feeling as if, I mean, imagine if, like, how cool would it be? Now it's saying that, like, imagine if all of these things have come true for you, and you don't just say thank you once. Like, saying thank you the first time kind of gets you into the mode, but then when you say it a second time and a third time, you can really, like that third time, I often say this with a lot of, like, affirmations, then it feels real, and you've got to feel affirmations. They've got to be, you know, they're a trigger, they're a tool to help you get into that emotion. It's not just about the words you say, it's about the emotion that you feel into your subconscious mind a whole level deeper. See what you're working towards manifesting, you can share.
Bruh. Manifest bigger boobs, are you serious?
How to manifest growing your boobs simply by using the law of attraction. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Lucy. Welcome. And on this channel, I share all kinds of videos, particularly about personal development, spirituality, and how to become the best version of you. So this topic has been one that has really taken off with my subscribers. We as a community are about 95% women. We're a real girl gang on this channel. So I feel like I can openly share with you girls what techniques I use, the exact process I used to be able to naturally grow my boobs from a 32B to a 32C. No surgery, no creams, nothing apart from, wow, this crazy one law of attraction technique that I've used. By the way, if this is not the first video of mine that you've watched and you're enjoying my videos so far, maybe you'd like to press the subscribe button and the bell, because I'm going to be creating a lot more videos like this, and any requests that you have, you can comment them below. I've always had what I call itty bitty titties, right? I've never been endowed with large bosoms or anything, and I wouldn't say that I particularly have big boobs now, but they are certainly bigger, okay? The way that I gauge it is my old bras don't fit me anymore, and I was the kind of girl who used the same bras for like 5 years. Is that really bad? I don't know. But anyway, over the last 3 months or so, most of them don't fit anymore, or they fit but in a totally different way, if you know what I'm saying. The technique that I used was that, and this is actually a manifestation technique that I use to manifest anything into my life. I've done several videos on how the last time I wrote a manifestation letter, absolutely every single thing on the letter has come true so far. So as you can imagine, I've written another letter, and I'm really excited because already the things on the second letter I've written are starting to manifest as well. So I'll share with you the technique that I use to manifest bigger breasts and all these other things. And most importantly of all, I'm also going to share with you like how I'm feeling about it, because any of you who are familiar with the law of attraction know that it's not really about what you're doing, it's about how you feel about what you're doing. It's about how you feel when you use your different manifestation techniques. Feeling is the secret. 7 months ago, I came across a technique that was shared in an Abraham Hicks video, which I'll share in the description below. And basically, this man wrote a thank you letter thanking Abraham Hicks for all of this stuff that had manifested into his life. He was writing the letter before that stuff had manifested into his life, right? Apparently what this guy did is he wrote the letter and then he read it out loud to himself every single day for 30 days. And every time he read it, this is the key part, right? How did he feel when he read it? So every time he read the letter, he was making sure that he really genuinely was like acting as if this stuff had already happened in his life. He was feeling so good about it all. He was using the letter as a trigger to help switch him into feeling as if all of that stuff has already happened. So that's what I did. I wrote my letter, and twice a day for 30 days, I read it out loud to myself, first thing in the morning, last thing before I went to bed. And most days I was really, you know, getting into the feeling of pretending that all of this stuff had already happened into my life. I did that for about 30 days, and then I kind of just forgot about it, which is actually a really important part of the technique. You want to, you know, get your vibration into that place for a prolonged period of time so that you're sustaining that vibration, and then also not be too bothered about any of it happening. And I know this sounds so like, maybe some of you are like getting frustrated because I remember people saying that so many times, oh, just surrender, just let go, set it and forget it. And it's like, well, that's easier said than done. I want this stuff, so of course I'm not going to be able to forget about it. So in my opinion, there's one really crucial thing that you need to have in place. You need to do some work on how you feel about where you're at right now. Real talk. And my heart goes out to, you know, if you've clicked on this video, there's a possibility that you've clicked on it because you feel really rubbish about how you look right now. And I'm sorry that you might be in that place.
Bruh.
Hello my babies, welcome back to my channel. I'm your Alexandra. If you're new, today I have a secret for you. Come closer. You have complete creative control over your appearance. I've compiled 7 steps to changing your appearance with the law of attraction. Believe it or not, you've attracted your present physical form, and you have the ability to change it with the law of attraction as well. Since we were born, we've been storing and internalizing others' opinions of us. Some of us may have been told that we were beautiful children, while others may have heard comments like, he'll grow into his nose. Regardless of the connotation, all those statements and all those opinions about ourselves have formed and created the way that we look now. Those perceptions of us became our perceptions of ourselves and manifested into our physical form. As those opinions have sculpted us, it's reasonable that we could be artists of our own physical appearance in our own reality as well. Now that we are conscious or awakened or beginning to awaken, we can take that power back into our own hands. Without further ado, let's get right into these 7 steps to change your appearance, your physical appearance with the law of attraction. The first step is to believe that it's easy and possible to change the way that you look with the law of attraction. If you believe something is difficult, the universe will demonstrate that it is so. If you believe that it's easy, the universe will show you that as well. Because of that, you have to tell yourself often, it is easy to get the body that I want. It's easy to get whatever thought that is connected to how you look in your head, see yourself with, be like, what are you talking about? I have a big butt, I have a huge butt. And I kid you not, within a year, without doing anything other than saying this repeatedly, she could have easily won Best Booty Award, and she still can. Another friend of mine would always be complimented. However, she ultimately got a disease that completely changed her body, and she does yearn for that old body now. She has awakened now, and she's using these steps and telling herself that she's skinny, and I tell her she's skinny all the time, and she's steadily moving back to where she used to be. So basically, instead of complaining all the time about how your nose is, eyes change color from her success stories, instead of thereby you're just focusing on not looking that way, and you're just going to look more the way that you don't want to look. Being sad about how we look or talking down to ourselves is just going to drag out this the plastic surgery. Make sure you go sign up and just the way that you are.
Nah.
Did you know that you have attracted every single thing in your life up until this very moment? Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be making this video in which I will be explaining the law of attraction, manifestation, how to effectively manifest your dream life, and techniques in which you can do this, and also just the basics of what the law of attraction actually is. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Before we get right into it, I just want to say real quick rant. This day has been a roller coaster. I woke up at 1 p.m. and so I haven't actually been awake that long. Without further ado.
Sorry, man. I'm like watching a bunch of
In your life has brought you to the present moment.
videos
Attracting things into your life without even realizing. The law of
on
attraction, simply put, says that you will attract into your life what you focus on. You can attract negative things into your life, and you can attract positive things to your life.
what I would say is probably
And when you understand this and learn how to work with it and maneuver it a little bit,
garbage.
then you can manifest anything you want into your life. And I'm going to teach you how to do that. This is life changing. The law of attraction says I will attract what I want into my life. Manifestation is a little bit different, where it says that I will attract what I am into my life. Both of these things are actually true in the sense where you are attracting what you are into your life. You are attracting what you're giving out. We are actually magnets, constantly attracting what we are into our lives. So when it comes to the law of attraction, you're attracting what you want into your life. Manifestation is saying you're attracting what you are into your life. Well, you can use the law of attraction to attract what you want into your life when you know that you are attracting what you are. So the trick is to become what you want and the person you want to be in your mind, and then it comes into the physical. I know this sounds crazy. I know I sound like a crazy person. Please bear with me. I will be explaining this. Basically, every single thing in this world is made up of energy. I'm made up of energy. You are made up of energy. Everything is made up of energy, and everything is constantly in motion. Everything is constantly vibrating, and we are all vibrating at different frequencies based off of the energy that we are giving off. Think about when somebody says like, "Oh, like I vibe with that person," like I vibe with you. What that really means is we are connected vibrationally. Vibration, it's the same thing. So when you're vibing with someone, you are on the same vibrational playing field, and whatever you're vibrating at the same frequency as in your life, you are attracting into your life like a magnet. Whatever it is that I desire is vibrating at a very high frequency, and if I'm in a bad mood, I'm thinking I can't have this thing, I'm in a bad place, I'm upset, whatever. I'm not gonna be able to attract this thing into my life because we are at different frequencies. So when I learn how to raise my vibration and become happier and more fulfilled from within, then I'm raising my vibration. I'm at a happy, fulfilled place, and I can easily attract that thing into my life like a magnet, because you attract what you are. If I want to attract money, then I have to already believe that I'm wealthy, that I'm rich, and that I'm attracting that into my life. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. The law of attraction is actually not just a spiritual belief; it is a scientific proven fact. There are millions and millions of success stories of people who have created their own dream life using the law of attraction. It is crazy. You should definitely look up some success stories if you're trying to raise your faith, because hearing that is actually amazing. There's no wish too big. There's no wish too small. You can have anything. Whatever it is in life you're focusing on, the universe is granting you. However, everything that you're thinking, saying, writing is constantly coming into existence. Think about maybe if you've ever woken up one day and first thing when you got out of bed, you stubbed your toe, and now you're thinking, now my whole day is gonna be bad. You started your day bad, and now you're into your life. And be manifesting the things you want in the future by already having them in your mind, because that's how they come into the physical. Now we are going to be getting into the actual methods in which you can manifest. So the first thing I want to be teaching you guys about is affirmations. An affirmation is basically a positive statement in the present. Into my life, I'm wealthy, so on and so forth, whatever you want it to be. If you're attracting a specific person or a girlfriend or boyfriend or significant other, let's say you can say, I'm so happy and grateful now that I am in a happy and loving relationship with blank. You can say my specific person. If it's an actual specific person that you know in your life, you can even use their name. Another thing you have to keep in mind is that, again, you're always so let's say that another thing you have to keep in mind is that, again, you're always manifesting. So affirmations are no different than affirming what you currently have. So let's say that you are currently in debt and you're just complaining. You're like, I have so much debt, I have no money, blah, blah, blah. That is what you're affirming, and that is what's becoming true. So affirmation, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest into your life, I'll use the self-confidence one. I am so happy and grateful now that I'm so self-confident. Every single day for 3 days at the same time every day, you are going to take your notebook and you are going to write down 33 times, I am so happy and grateful now that I'm so self-confident. Manifest. Step 1, you have to ask. This is you asking the universe for what you want. I took the liberty of preparing for this video by writing down the steps just so that I didn't have to like be like while I was talking, I could just like read it right off the paper. So you're asking the universe for what you want. This is you writing it down in the present tense. This is the affirmations that we talked about. I'm so happy and grateful now that. This is whatever it is you want to manifest. Guys, I'm not kidding. It can be anything in the whole world. There's no wish too big. The universe can give anything to you with a snap of a finger. So you're writing down this affirmation. This is you placing your order with the universe. Okay, the second step is to believe. You have to believe that it is already yours. You have to have unwavering faith. The universe will start to rearrange itself to make it happen for you. You have to let go of the how. It doesn't matter the way. It doesn't matter how it's going to happen. It doesn't matter when it's going to happen. The bottom line is that it is going to happen. You have to know, I am going to have this thing. It doesn't matter when. Let go of time. The present moment is the only thing that matters. And if you believe now that you have it, then you will have it. I promise. The law of attraction always works as long as you are not doubting the process, and it takes time to get really good at trusting, but once you can do it, you'll see that the results are insane. Now, it's normal for feelings of doubt to come up, where you feel like, this isn't actually gonna happen, what am I doing, this isn't real, like, I'll try and manifest, but I don't feel like it's really gonna happen. As soon as you think that, guess what the universe says? Okay, your wish is my command, now it's not going to happen. So whenever you have feelings of doubt, replace that with, I know it is coming, I know it is coming. Replace it with a feeling of unwavering faith. The last step is to receive. Feel wonderful about it. Feel the way that you will feel once it arrives. Embody those emotions. It's important to feel good and happy during this process. Everything that you want, and you are basically placing your order with the universe. You can write about your life in every single way in the present tense as if you already have these things, because you are going to have them, and just explain your life and everything that you want. The more detailed, the better. Write it all down, script for I would say a minimum of 12 minutes. Put on some nice music in the background that you like. I recommend frequency music, and then follow those same steps after you finish scripting. Whatever you want, as long as you believe it is already yours, ignore that ding in the background. Another thing that I like to do is visualizing, which is something that you should be doing every single day. I literally cannot decide how to do my hair, but all it means is taking a couple deep breaths to center yourself, and then you're not thinking of how life will show the universe that you are vibrating at a higher frequency, and you can attract the things you want into your life because attraction. And I'm so excited to talk about it that I needed this to be my first.
Anyway. Let's play some video game, please. Sorry about that, Dobby. I probably shouldn't even streamed while I was doing that. I was just watching some stupid videos. Eating your breakfast, hey, hey. Breakfast the best, hey, hey. Heck yeah, man. Oh god, it's a duo. Why is every game a duo? What the hell is going on, man? Wait. Let me see if duos are good now. I don't know why I would even do that when I've kind of seen how they turn out. Whoa, that's cute. English, of course. Seppuku. Huh. Weird. Cute little site. Huh. Let's see. Oh. 2015. That's way old. Maybe something new. Lunity? What is this?
It's not like I say bad and I totally deserve it. I know you wanna die if you felt this way too. Oh yeah, late night playing League of Legends.
Bye.
I don't know why this Ari is saying, or why this Ari wants me to kneel back.
There you go. For is this dude copying him? What the hell?
Hey, I'm Youngcat, part of the Alventus production crew. I myself have been around the amateur scene with multiple years of experience, but other highly experienced members of the Alventus staff did help create this video. We're here to talk about tips and ways to save your LP without even having to be in-game. One of the best ways to increase your win rate before even spawning into the game is just by dodging. For those of you that haven't even heard of dodging before, dodging is when you leave the game during champion select to prevent the match from starting. You might be wondering what happens when I dodge. Well, there's a few things that happen. You lose 3 LP and have a 6-minute timer before your next game for your first dodge of the day, and every dodge after that you lose 10 LP with a 30-minute timer before you can queue up again. Also, when you're in promos, it counts as a loss for a promo game. One lesser known thing about dodging, however, is that your hidden MMR will stay exactly the same no matter how many times you dodge. So you might say, what's the point? Why would I even want to dodge if I can lose my LP and my promos and just waste time in general? Well, the main thing is that last part, the secret MMR ranking. No matter how many times you dodge, even if you lose 100 LP from it, it will have no negative effect on your MMR. Because of this, as you play your games, you'll earn more LP and lose less because your MMR isn't going down for any of your dodges. The thing that affects how we climb more than anything else is your win rate. When you get those high win rates, you'll start seeing some massive LP gains and accelerate your climb. Dodging is absolutely key to achieving a beautiful 70% win rate, and it looks a lot better than having 800 games and a 48% win rate. Let's compare these two examples. 150 games with a 55% win rate and 100 games with a 70% win rate. Let's pretend the MMR stays the same and you earn 18 LP for win and 16 for loss. For the example with 150 games, you'll have a net gain of 405 LP. Assuming you lose 240 LP from dodging the 50 games, with the 100 game example, you'll have a net gain of 540 LP. Even though there's 50 less games overall, there is still a significant net gain. Now let's look at the LP difference if it were adjusted for a boosted MMR gain you would get. Let's say you gain 21 LP for winning and 15 for a loss. With the same 70% win rate example, you have a net gain of 780 LP, almost twice as much as the 55% win rate example. This is a 375 net LP gain increase from increasing your win rate by 15% over 100 games. This is the difference between being Gold 3 and Plat 4, showing just how important optimizing your win rate is to improving your climb. There is another pivotal benefit of dodging that has a hidden effect on your climb. Something people often fail to think about when dodging is that it can really boost your mental game and prevent a lot of tilt. Think about how many times you've had a Draven run it down, or a first time Lee Sin that just made you want to uninstall. One of the massive benefits of dodging is that you can just avoid bad teammates. Kept knocking the ball out of his teammates' hands and arguing with them the whole time. Sure, you can maybe win, but if you just left and came back a different time, you'd probably be much happier. The mental effect of playing games with trolls and feeders adds up, and over time can lead to a loss streak that demotes you a whole rank or even a whole division. Thankfully, you can avoid a lot of this with just smart dodging techniques.
That's nice, thanks.
Greetings, Summoner. Players sometimes leave champion select and you have to look for a team all over again. It's especially common in ranked games where the price of defeat is very high. This act is called queue dodging. The way to high elo is long and thorny. When you play in a few games a day, your price of defeat increases, so dodging games can be very helpful. Why do people leave the lobby? What benefits do they get? What is the penalty and does it count as defeat? Well, let us try to help you understand all these things and teach you how to dodge games properly. When a player leaves the game lobby for whatever reason, let be a technical issue, say disconnect, or they simply shut down the client, they dodge the game. All queue dodges give penalties that prevent you from queuing again immediately after. Ranked solo queue, duo, and flex. First dodge is 6 minutes and minus 3 LP. Second and subsequent dodges 30 minutes and minus 10 LP. Ranked teams 3v3. First dodge 1 minute and minus 10 LP. Second and subsequent
There are
dodges
no
60 minutes and minus 10 LP.
3v3s. This shit is supposed to be
First
on.
dodge 6 minutes. Second and subsequent dodges 15.
Techniques. So how should you go about dodging? Firstly, if you don't already know, you should look up your teammates using a website like op.gg. If you copy and paste their names from the chat where it says they joined the lobby, you can look up everyone on your team at once. Now that you've done that, just check if anyone on your team is the Yasuo main. Jokes aside, just make sure your team is comfortable with their champions.
Damn. No, hold on. I'll be back. I gotta go to the restroom, man. Sorry.